to the system. The first video I posted about Michael Jackson today, in 1958. I'd like to check all over the world how many people died in 1958 that become Michael Jackson and my mother. When I'm 53, and my mother, what inside of her, when that came inside of me, when I'm the 53, I will never say I'm the 38 anymore. But the 38 will come inside my baby girl, that is 7. The 38 will come inside my baby body, that is 9. The 38 will enter my sister children. The 38 will enter my sisters later. I have a 5 years old here and a 7 years old that used to be by the neighbor 7 years ago. They don't understand. 7 years later, their daughter is dead. They think their daughter was the 14. 7 years ago, the mother was 7 years younger. 7 years ago, the father was 7 years younger. The father is also dead. The mother is also dead. The child is also dead, because whatever the mother and the child and the daughter believe they are, it is not just a one body. The human being, they are the oldest, still the youngest. And for as long as they build houses, they put people, they give you TV, they tell you this is your family, this is your postmail, this is your desk. They don't understand. They don't only live inside one house, they live in all the houses. The postman is coming to tell you this is your bill, and the postman is coming to tell the other one that's your bill, but the postman don't tell you, because the postman don't know himself that he only have a job in the daytime. Why he doesn't have a job in the nighttime is because his nighttime is other people daytime. There are other postmen in the other country. They are bringing the post because they have to distract the people, so the people don't figure it out. They live in all the houses. 7 years ago, there's a woman. She was 37 years old. Her daughter was 7. Her husband was the 50 years old. 7 years later, the husband is the 57. The woman become 40. Let me recapture. Let me put it easy, because distraction will not work in the video. Let me use solid number. 7 years ago, a woman, she was 37 years old. But she doesn't know when she was 30, she doesn't have 7 years of age above her age. 7 years later, she get her own baby body out, and now she's watching her 7 years old, what she used to be, but she think that's her daughter. Her husband was 40 years old. He was not the 47 when his wife was pregnant. Later on, he saw the 7 he used to be in his daughter, but only he think, oh, that's a girl, it's not a little boy. What's the difference with a little boy and a little girl? What is the difference? What make a boy, what make a girl? A guy can pee with a dick that came out of the woman. A woman can pee with a vagina that came out of the woman. Only the fashion and the Adam apple in the throat make them speak differently and give them a reaction because of the menstruation that is in the body. Develop the body to look different whilst the woman menstruation is coming out. The man that is 40 is not the 47. The woman that is 30 is not the 37. The child that was not 1 year old is not the 7. Next door, the neighbor, you never asked how old the neighbor was. The neighbor was the 47. The neighbor woman was the 37. The neighbor's child was the 7. But 7 years later, that neighbor that was the 47, he become the 54 years old, the man. The woman that was the 37 become the 44 years old. The child that was the 7 next door become the 14. But everything that is inside of them came inside your house. And now you become the 37, your husband become the 47, your baby become the 7. Because you focus on the faces you have. You just don't understand the houses are built for the energy field. They create all the body in sex, and they just put all this body. It's just condom there, and they come in, they ride it. The energy field, they make the house. They own the body. They drive the body in the daytime. They come in this house, they live in this house for 1 year, they go in the next house, they go in the next house. I don't care what you believe. The only thing what you are in the night is just the wind. In the night, when everybody is sleeping, the wind is one age. Outside in the daytime, when the light is on, the eye is seeing with one light. But the age that is in the body, it is not you, it is not your house, it is not your car, it's not your bank account, it's energy field. It is an energy field. They create the body. They own the body. For example, one house become 1,000 because 1,000 sex become 1,000 people. From age 1 till 100, they build 100 houses. A woman is 100, she live there. The 99 live there till below. The man is 100, live there. The 99 live there till below. They have 200 houses. They are just on their own. The youngest child is 1 year old. They can take a food to eat. They can pee. They have consciousness to know. People thinking, oh, 1 year older. The 1 year is older than the 100. The 1 year is the first consciousness. He's smarter than the old woman when she become 100. She doesn't even know where she's going. So they distract her. They tell her, pray to God. God is coming to rescue you. No. The 1 year old was the first age inside the old woman. She was not 100. She used to be 1. It take 100 times 1 year old for that woman to become 100. The 1 year is smarter than the old people. The consciousness of the 1 year old is smarter than the old people. But for as long as they're always gonna tell the middle age, you need to take care of the little one. But the middle age don't understand. They doing it to distract you so you don't notice that was you. But they take the flesh out of you. They dress them. They change the face. Now you're thinking it's other children from God. No. If all the people, they have the age from 1 till up, people will figure out something is going wrong. Something is changing because next year, the child that lives in this house doesn't live here anymore. What's going on? If we only have to get a camera, we the outsider, we're watching the man that is 1 till 100 and the child that is 1 to 100 as a woman. We stand in the middle, we put a camera, we try to watch them every year. You understand that a miracle is happening in the houses of the people. What people will never piece together. For as long as people choose to ignore that, which is the root of the heaven itself, because when you understand, okay, you live here today, but you don't live here next year. So when someone sends you a bill, they don't send the bill for you. They send the bill for the person that used to live there. So the energy field is coming in the body. Use this body to create a situation. And when the next energy come in, your body, your consciousness is dealing with the shit till you fall asleep. If a child that is 1 year old is in this room, the next child is there, the 2 years old. The other one is there, 3 years old, just like they keep them in school. Next year we're watching, we see in the 1 year old now look like 2. The 2 year look like 3. The 3 years look like 4. If they look like that, how does the 100 years look? The 100 years look the same, but she's now 101. Why is she 101? Was she the 101 when she was the baby? I mean, puts the old woman that is up there, put her down as the 1 year old. And watch her, how it's possible that she changed to be the 100 up there. The saddest thing is, if she's the 1 year old in one house, till she become 100, people cannot see she's not in the same house. You focus on the face that is collecting the age, they come in, they go out, they come in, they go out. But for as long as you can piece it together, that's the 1 year old, the 2 years, the 3, the 4, it's not the same. But they are inside people's house. It's like this one is passing, that's my child is 1. Well, your child is not 1. My child was the 1. Your child was the 9-month-old. I sleep, I wake up. You have my 1 year old. But for as long as I cannot cut your child open to prove it, they will get away with it. You don't live in the same house. J-Lo is not the same. Rihanna is not the same. Beyonce is not the same. Oprah is not the same. Keisha Cole is not the same. All of them. They are not, we're watching the face, but they are not the same every year. The same as we are not the same every year. So, tell me, Michael Jackson was 5. Michael Jackson was 40. Beautiful singing on the video. The baby that used to be the 20 years old was not 40. If the Michael Jackson that is on the video dancing beautiful, so sexy, please tell me, the 20 become the 40. Doesn't it say the Michael Jackson you're looking for is not the one that become the 50? The little boy now become his age. The little boy is dancing. The little boy is singing beautiful songs. Doesn't it say the Michael Jackson that was the 5 was never the 40? But his body, his voice translates what's the consciousness that is the 40 doing. But if you look out there, check the voice of Neo. Check the voice of many people. For as long as they're going to show the faces together from the stomach, they look different. You can see every year, the 40 years old pop star is just the same 40 years old pop star. They just went next door and take the face that was the 39. And now they come in front of the camera. The government want to work in this world. The government need to do an experiment. And the only way the government will do experiment and defeat the energy field that is playing the world is by taking the little children. Take all 1 year old, put them in one room. All 2 years, put them in one room. All 3 years, put them in one. Forget the fake school book. Put them in one room and check them 20 years later. From baby number 1 till 20, check them. Don't wait for next year. Don't wait for next wall. You have to do it now. Put those children in one room. Check them the next 20. I don't care if they tell you you're part of the system. You're part of the system in the daytime. In the night, you're not part of the system because the system is in the next country, playing the other people. Put those children together and watch them. They don't move to the next classroom. What is in the 7 years old is what's going in the baby that is 1 year, and they tell you the baby learn. There's only one time 7 years old in this world. They are fucking smart. They take in the face and pretend they learn. They don't learn. They are very intelligent. And they live in the body of the people. Every year we're all dead because they just replace us every year. 36 years ago, when I was the 1 year, I did not know the pregnancy behind me came to be the 37 when I'm the 38. It takes pregnancy to give me the age behind me. It takes 38 pregnancy later to double my age. If it takes 38 years later, doesn't it say all of you who are 100, 38 years later you'll die to become the age behind me? You're not there. They're gonna give you a new mama and papa. And they dump you behind me like you are young children. And everything what you believe is just in the dust bill. The age behind me, they used to be inside of you. It is very important that I don't give a fuck what you think. Your bank account used to be the same bank account for the people in the graveyard. If you don't do something, you're gonna regret it because the disco or the most viewed song, I don't care if you believe you are the boss of the energy field. You're not, because you sleep in the night as well.